Ladies and gentlemen, what is up and welcome to today's rank up, abilities and also gameplay video for Bishop in Marvel Contest of Champions. So, surprise, surprise ladies and gentlemen, we wailed out, we brought a load of Bishop crystals and we got super lucky, man. I know guys, I own Kabam, I wriggle my crystals, you know how it is guys, this is common public information. But today I really want to play out this dude, man. I'm really excited to take him up to rank 3 level 30. I don't really want to take him up to rank 5, like I can do that, but I'm trying to save the resources for the 5 stars. If this dude was like Omega level hype, God tier, then yeah, I might do it. But from some of the videos that I've seen like already on Bishop from the content creator program, like he doesn't seem too insane game changing, but simultaneously he doesn't seem like a completely useless character. He just seems incredibly niche, and we'll, you know, talk a bit more about the character as the video progresses and we have a look over his abilities. So yeah, we're not gonna have him awakened, man. We're gonna have a 330, but hopefully we can still have a little bit of fun and see how well and how useful and unduped rank 3 Bishop is as a 4-star champion. So yeah, let's go ahead and chuck some ISO in. So let's get a couple of 5k rocks there. Bring him up to initially level 10, and we are going to smack that rank up there, and then take him up to, what is it, rank 2 level 20, and I'm interested to see, like, unawakened, where his PI is going to land at. So we need a little bit of a smaller rock there. Do we have, let's just use a 3251, a little bit of overkill there, but I think we should be good in terms of the mutant ISO. So let's bring him up to rank 3 level 30 now. That's a T1 alpha there, man, that we've just used on this Bishop. Those are very valuable resources in the current state of the game, but hey, we gotta do it, man. We gotta do it for the squad to see how good this this character actually turns out to be. So right, we've brought him up now to rank 3 level 30. That PI, man, isn't looking too bad at all. And yeah, we've got just under 9,000 health, 742 attack in terms of base. Like the critical rating and the crit damage rating, like they're fairly low in comparison. But one of the things that has been noted about Bishop as well is his block proficiency being pretty damn high. That's alright, 66.9%. So yeah, not too bad at all. And let's have a look in terms of the abilities here. So one of the cool things about Bishop is he does have a persistent power meter from fight to fight. So yeah, essentially carries his previous power over from the last fight into the next one, which I think is a pretty cool thing for a champion to have. He also has a huge amount of passive energy resistance, and also energy attacks against Bishop generate 70% more power plus 1 stack of prowess, and there's various stuff that you can do with prowess. Now, energy damage abilities against Bishop have up to a 40% chance with each tick to generate 2% power plus 1 stack of prowess. No effect against the abilities of tech champions. So yeah, I think this is mainly referring to stuff like Incinerate. I think if you've played Hyperion against Bishop and accidentally fired off a special one, you'll really see the effects of this. So this is interesting to bear in mind, especially if you're bringing Hyperion against Bishop. It's not a very good matchup. Any damage over time stuff, I assume Incinerate is probably in that category as well. It's probably something that you don't really want to use there. And also, he's the ability to absorb the kinetic energy of a well-timed block. So this is when Bishop parries, he will generate 5% power plus 3 stacks of prowess. Prowess gained in this way is doubled against skill champions, so it's going to be 6 prowess, and tripled against energy-based special attacks. So that's really cool. So if you like parry, what is it, Cyclops' special 1, for example, or I think like Mephisto's like special 1 also counts as it. Yeah, you get a whole lot of prowess there, but also has no effect against the attacks of tech champions. So yeah, a lot of this stuff seems fairly useless in Bishop in general against tech champions, and it kind of seems like in terms of the champion design, that's something that they're trying to incorporate a little bit more, as kind of the importance of like class advantage and increasing the penalties of like class disadvantage by you know, adding all these additional caveats to abilities here. So that's interesting. And also blocking, Bishop can steadily consume prowess to regenerate a small amount of health per second. It really, really is a very, very small amount. I think in comparison to his total health pool, it's probably somewhere around something like 0.6, 0.7% of his total health every second, which, yeah, when you compare it to a character like Blade, who is regenerating 5% of his health per second, it does seem a little bit underwhelming there, but I might be a little bit off in terms of the stats and math there. Just trying to do it off the top of my head, and my math, guys, I'm terrible. I'm a complete school dropout, so yeah, we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. So each prowess consumed has a 100% chance to purify 1 bleed, so that is also another thing that you can do with the prowess as well, is purify bleed debuffs. So not too bad there, not too bad at all. So special attacks consume all prowess and gain plus 10% special damage per stat consumed. So yeah, that's a bit of an interesting one, because it seems like there might be some alternative ways to play Bishop that I haven't seen explored, which we might explore a little bit today. Double medium combos, boys. Let's see if those work against the certain matchups. But we have Special Attack 1. You can convert up to 80% of basic attack damage is replaced with burst of energy damage for 15 seconds, allowing Bishop to mitigate armor and abilities that have reflect attack. So that's your Killmonger, your Electro there. The bonus energy damage is increased by 6% for each prowess consumed by the Special 1. So yeah, that's a bit of an interesting one. You can get quite a nice amount of additional potential energy damage on the Special 1 there. Like, I really want to see how that ramps up again. I haven't done too much playing around with Bishop there, but I think there might be some potentially interesting stuff there. Could you get potentially like 500% increased energy damage? I do not know. We're going to have to see. And also up to 40% of this energy damage as well penetrates the enemy block. So he's a little bit of an interesting utility there if we do have any, you know, super block heavy opponents to deal with. Then we got Special 2, we got plus 50% damage if activated within the first 12 seconds of the fight. So yeah, his abilities transfer power over is going to potentially allow you to get off a pretty nice Special 2 right at the start of the fight. And also the Special 3 has a similar kind of mechanic, plus 30% damage against enemies above 85% health or below 15% health, and this increases to plus 70% damage against enemies at full health. So yeah, some pretty interesting stuff there with the Special 3 going fight to fight, potentially some okay damage there. And then we have kind of one of the interesting cons of Bishop is if you are above 30 prowess, he starts losing health every single second for every stack of prowess that you have, so you need to make sure to spend it either converting into health or using special attacks. And if Bishop stays at full power for more than 9 seconds, he overloads and starts losing health per second until that power is spent. So yeah, there are a couple of ways to potentially lose health on Bishop if you're not paying too much attention. So yeah, bit of an interesting one to keep in mind there. And I kind of get, in terms of the character's lore, why he would have, you know, an ability like this built in, but this is a pretty, you know, from what I've seen so far in some of the gameplay videos, very, very hefty penalties at certain points in various fights, for a character that seems, for most matchups, relatively mediocre. But I think Bishop against skill champions, and also against champions that have a lot of energy attacks, and, you know, who knows, we might see some very, very predominant energy-based champions in the future that are a huge pain to deal with. Maybe he is going to be a very, very useful character for those, but yeah, we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's jump into some gameplay matchups initially. So there is quite a bit that I want to test out and play around with Bishop, but I think we want to start off maybe with a bit of a play around in Act 4, the final chapter. Maybe go to Maestro, and today we're going to be running the full X-Men Crit Synergy team just to beef up our Bishop as much as possible in terms of his damage, because his synergies, man, they're really not that great. It's a little bit of additional power and also prowess at the start of the fight, and also he's got this one with Psylocke, which I don't think is too incredibly useful. It essentially allows him to, mitigate, like, power for, like, a second after the opponent reaches a threshold of power, and it's only a partial mitigation as well, so yeah, I don't really think that's too hyped there. But anyway, let's go for that. The first matchup against the, Classic Hulk here. So I don't think there's anything, like, too special, but we do have resistance on this one, right? So as you can see, like, our very, very basic attacks aren't doing too much. So I think what we want to do potentially here Let's get to, do you want to get to quite a few stacks of prowess? You know what, we'll just fire off the special one, man, and see what we're doing. Hopefully this should allow us to quite nicely bypass a lot of this node. No, I feel like we're doing a little bit less, actually. I think, actually, the average hit's doing more, I reckon. In general, but it's a little bit hard to tell, just in real time, you know, exactly how effective some of this stuff is. Right, we're going to go for a special 2 there. We didn't get any crits. That wasn't the best time. Actually, one of the things that I want to test with Bishop, can we get in the 7 combo? It's got slightly higher. I don't think we're going to be able to do that, but it's worth testing out. Just want to see if we can bait this special 2 out of Hulk here. Right, so let's go to parry. Gosh, we've been backed into a corner a little bit. You know what? We'll try the 7 combo on the very next fight. Just test out that maybe special 3 to finish this one off. Yeah, again, we don't want to stay at full power for what is it, more than 9 seconds, or we start to get a little bit wrecked there. But there we go. Finish that Hulk off there. Not too bad for the first fight. Again, I don't think there was anything too shiny there. 63 hits, man. That's quite a few. Quite a few. Right, let's move on to the next step. But my very early predictions for what I've seen of Bishop so far is I feel like he's going to be a good champion in those energy-based and maybe skill matchups as well. But I think outside of that, it's just going to be a very, very mediocre champion for the most part. So I think what you're going to see mostly here today while we are having a bit of an initial play around with Bishop is not the most insane stuff going on. Yeah, okay, I'm messing up these combos. Right, let's try and get a parry here and see if we can fit like a double medium. Can we get another hit? Oh no, we are close. Very, very close. I think with the like a perfect block team, could you maybe get his what is it? The stun, would the stun be long enough? I think we're so close. Yeah, you're so close to being able to do that. Double mediums may be the way to go about this dude. But being able to fit 4 mediums in, I don't know, maybe that might not be too bad. Right, we got bare stacks of prowess now. Let's shut this down. This should be enough to detonate him, man. We've been taking damage. I think we've been leaking a little bit of health there. Oh, almost. Just toward the end. But yeah, not too bad. Very nice special 3 explosion to finish it off there. I think most of the damage we took there was from being a little bit of a scrub, man. Being a little bit of a scrub. Oh, we do have a magic coming up. That's going to be a bit of an interesting one. Right, so up next we have Captain America. I think what we want to do for this fight, let's try and fire off like a beast mode special too. I think that's what we are aiming for here. So let's go for those maybe parry double medium. Like, because it seems like Bishop is just all about this friggin', what is it, prowess damage, man, on the specials. See how effective this works. But it's those, yeah, those parries. Right, there we go. Come on, get them all the way down. If that had all crit, man, that might have been that fight over. Right, there we go. That should finish him off with a special one. His animations aren't too bad. He doesn't feel like the most, like, clunky character, but simultaneously, like, playing a lot of characters like Gwenpool and Medusa, who I think are some of the most fluent in game. I don't think he's quite up at that level as well, just in terms of his animations, but he feels okay to play. Okay, not too bad. Right, let's give him Magic up next and see what this man can do against Magic. Right, let's go double medium, man. There we go, all crits, let's get it down. Boosh, not too bad. I reckon, again, this isn't a matchup where we're getting, like, anything super great from the parries in terms of prowess. Like, if we're blocking energy-based special attacks, that's 9 there. I feel like there is something to doing some double medium combos on Bishop, just to get as many parries in, because every single parry, like, that you get in against a skill champion or an energy one is going to give you like plus 60% on your special attack. I feel like that's where a lot of the stuff is going to, a lot of the damage output is going to come out on Bishop. I kind of wish there was a way to, what is it, drain some of his power, man. Right, let's just go in, full 5 combo, special 2, whack it off. Not too bad, lads, not too bad. I think as well, if there is any, what is it, event or challenge where power shield is like a really, really big factor, I see a bit of interesting potential for Bishop there as well. Because I feel like, you know, again, I'm fairly new to playing this character. I've just watched, like, a lot of the videos that, like, Brian Grant and Legacy and a few of the other content creators did. But I'm interested to, like, figure out, you know, whereabouts is Bishop's place in the game and what he's good for. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you have acquired a Bishop, done a little bit of testing, found some cool stuff, man, let me know in the comments below. There we go, man, that's special too. It's not too bad. Not too bad in the right scenario. There we go, full 5 combo. Oh, symbiote, absolutely wrecked, my friends. Absolutely wrecked. Yeah, not too bad. I feel like now we've got into this pattern of just trying to get as much prowess as we can and maximizing the parries. It's going a little bit better, man. A little bit better. I'm interested to see how he handles the Iron Man. The Iron Man matchup's going to be terrible, right? He can't gain any prowess from tech characters. I want to bring him into the Iron Man matchup just to see if, like, he actually would work or if he's going to be, like, completely, what is it, useless there. Right, I want to wreck this Gamora man with a big special too. Get my parries a little bit more on point. There we go. Oh no, we didn't get the crits. Mate, that is gutting. Very, very unfortunate. Also, like, I don't really understand why this character has, like, such low base, what is it? Crit damage, man? It's giving his damage output like crazy. But there we go. Another special to Gamora is in the bin. And let's go ahead and move over to the Iron Man matchup now. I'm very interested to see how Bishop holds up against Maestro. I feel like we're gonna be able to get Maestro down fine as long as I can evade the beam from the special one. But I'm not too sure if he's gonna, like, mitigate the damage from the special one beam as well. I'm interested to see that. Right, so we got Iron Man up next. Again, I don't think this is gonna be a terribly good matchup at all. But we'll see if he can get through it, man. That's the question I got on my mind. So yeah, we get absolutely no stacks, man. No stacks from parrying this boy. Right, a little bit of a special 2 there. We maybe want to go for the special 1. Like Iron Man, he is quite an armor-based character. Oh gosh, yeah, they really have made, like, Bishop almost completely useless against tech champions, haven't they? It's the direction they wanted to go down, man. Very much enforcing these class things because you can't gain any prowess, and, like, the damage output, man, is all from those special attacks. But how did we stop his how did we get rid of arc overload there? Was it a stun? It might have been the ability accuracy reduction on stun, because I don't believe it's anything to do with his abilities, to the best of my knowledge. But again, I may be wrong on that. There might have been something I've overlooked. I think it might have been the stun. There we go. Let's go ahead. Dodge that. Get back in. Little cheeky 5 combo there. Oh, mate, this is a friggin' slug, mate. Come on. There we go. We got some hits off there. Let's get some more energy damage straight into this man. Trying to pay a little bit of attention to the energy down. I just want to wait for this to fall off just so I can see what my attacks are looking like again after we don't have the energy damage thing on. Don't know, I kind of got this odd feeling. Again, it might be just me playing in real time not being able to add up very well, but I felt like we did a little bit less damage generally when we had the special 1 buff active. But I may be completely wrong on that again. Right, we got a tech symbiote here. I feel like we're just going to go for Wolverine on this one, man, because that fight with Iron Man was way too long. It was like 100 and something hits. Nah, man, I'm not about that life. Not about that life at all. And very, what is it? I find it just very ironic, man. They've, like, completely gimped Bishop against any tech champions. But like the story of this month, man, is like Bishop coming back from the future to like mess up all the Sentinels. Can't do shit against them, mate. Can't do shit against them. The irony, ladies and gentlemen. It's painful. It's very painful. Right, now we got Maestro. We're here. This big blubbery boy right now. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna, what is it? Heal up our Bishop here. I might get absolutely wrecked. I really hope we don't. And then we can have a pretty decent fight here. But we shall, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. And also what amount of power we're gonna be starting at. Right, okay, I'm going to use a special 3 here just to take him over to the his special 2 to make that super easy to evade. And also that looked pretty badass as well. Just throw Maestro all the way back, man. Right, we got an alright evade there, man. Alright evade. Oh crap. Getting a little bit wrecked here. Okay, bait out heavy attack. We're going to chain into a special 1. Just to get into a special 2. There we go. Come on, big damage. I was disappointed, man. Very disappointing. Right, just gonna use that to chain him over to his special 2. I'm still fairly certain, man. Whenever we use that special 1, maybe I'm not doing it with like enough power stacks. Oh no! Oh, we got wrecked! No, I didn't get that dash back at the right time there, lads. 104 hits. Yeah, that didn't really feel too amazing in the Maestro matchup, did it? Right, we're going to finish this dude up with Wolverine, and then we're going to jump into the Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. It was an alright effort, though. For one try at Maestro with a 330 champion, we did okay, man. Surviving to 103 hits. But anyway, now I want to test out... What is it? Some double medium rotations, man, against Winter Soldier. See how that damages, man. See what kind of special 2s we can fire off. So we're going to go ahead and go into the event quest. We are going to go into the Realm of Legends here. And going to go begin quest. And yeah, we want to get to essentially 30 stacks of prowess, or as many as we can, without getting completely wrecked, and fire off a special 2. And just see how the rotation's shaping up a little bit. Right, so double medium. You see how much quicker it stacks, man, when you are against a a champion of the relevant class. Right, so there we go. Special 2. Let's go. Throw one of those. That took off 2%, man. 2%. Not bad. I reckon that there's something to this, man. Double medium rotation. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like practical in a lot of scenarios as well. Because to reliably get those parries, man, you know, need your opponent ideally to have 0 power most of the time. And we're healing for 64 every second. It's all right. I mean, it's a nice thing for the character to have. But simultaneously, it's nowhere near Blade, man. It's nowhere near Blade, and Blade like has much better utility. If Bishop's regeneration was beefed up a little bit more, man, I don't know, that'd be pretty damn nice to see. Should be at least doubled, bro. At least doubled. Right, we can also... Oh, yeah, we can power those special attacks, man. Gain some additional charges. Just need to get the timing right on them. Right, let's fry down another special 2. Yeah, not too bad. I'm telling you, boys, Power Reserve, there is going to be a Power Reserve challenge at some point, and the parry gods playing Bishop, mate, they're gonna have a great time. Yeah, I should have parried that, or gone for that. At least gone for it. There we go, let's send another special too. Not too bad, not too bad. Right, so our medium attacks, just looking at this, right, they're critting for like 1k? Okay, yeah, it's just over 1k. Let's have a look at some of the numbers that we're seeing, try to add them up. What do I do it? Yeah, it looks like significantly less, man. That was a medium there, like it barely hit for 500, right? Phew. Don't know what's going on, man. Maybe, I think I probably read the ability description wrong, but it seems like that's really gimping your overall damage output when you convert a lot of it to energy. Okay. Let's get back into a, hopefully, double medium parry heavy rotation. It's all about Dormammu, man. That Dormammu regeneration, that practice. Playing Bishop, man. You're going to be a god at playing Dormammu. Oh, man, I missed the parry there. Bro. Yeah, I'm missing quite a few opportunities to gain additional stacks of prowess, which a better player than myself would maybe be able to hit. But damn, man, maybe some of the Quake players, the Dormammu players, they're gonna really enjoy potential style of gameplay. There we go. Oh, mate, slam it down. Because that power as well, like on every parry, like as well as prowess, man, you get power as well. Maybe that is the way he's intended to be played. Gosh, I really hope somebody, like, gets Bishop as, like, a 5-star, and it's just, like, a double medium parry god, man, and does some good videos on him. Oh, no, I tried to parry there. Okay, wait, we got rid of the bleed. Yes! Oh, my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, Utility 2018. There we go. We have done it. What you know, there's a part of me that's like, oh, how long would it take to heal to full? Right, let's convert all 6 of these. We convert all 6 of those. So we convert a parry into 4% health. It's not the worst regeneration out there. There's definitely, like, significantly, like, Hyperion's regeneration is significantly more disappointing. But still, it could be better, man. It could be better. I don't know why the regen's so low, man. Like, I'd like to see it a bit more. A bit more. And that's probably one of my initial criticisms. I guess, well, I think a lot of the arguments for increasing the regeneration on Bishop are really like comparative ones with Blade. Because you could be like, oh, he doesn't need the regeneration. He's already got all this utility. You're like, well, Blade has arguably more useful utility. And much better damage. Unless there's some Super Saiyan way that we're missing on playing Bishop. But anyway, let's have a look. I'm just gonna take the L there. So that was 66%, and that's a 330 Bishop, and 100. So it would have taken about 600 hits. Yeah, I think there's something to that double medium strategy. I'm not really too sure exactly what it is yet. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed the Bishop rank up and gameplay video today. It was a lot of fun, man, a lot of fun. We've seen some cool stuff today. I think it's well when the characters, when he's awakened, because you can get that additional incinerate damage. I don't know, there's a little bit of potential with this dude. I really don't know where he lands, but I think there's definitely a lot to, yeah, have a little bit of a think with Bishop. If you do have any, like, additional tips, tricks, comments, if you've got Bishop, let me know in the comments section below, because, yeah, I'm really interested to get some kind of more opinions and perspective on this character, and start, you know, investigating some more interesting uses for him. But, yeah, if you did enjoy the video today, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.